Good morning, dear student. Now in today's class, next we are going to discuss about the chemical properties of metal and non-metal. So in previous class, we are already discussed about what the physical property of a metal and a non-metal. So we discussed the 8 different properties of metals and non-metals. In that we discuss about the malleability, about the ductility, about the sonority. The metals are the good conductor of heat and electricity, but non-metals are not you can say not a conductor, or it behave like a insulator or a poor conductor of heat and electricity. But some still there some exception is there in the case of metal and non-metal. So from the Google Meet class, I got the good response from the student also. Means you are all interested in a study or in joining the online class. So it's I hope you carry continue. It's good for you, and it's also you can say that good for a teacher also inspired that the many students watch their class properly and they respond very well. Okay, so it's a good initiative from all the students that they respond very well. So now in today's class we are going to discuss about what the chemical properties of metal and non-metal. Means when the chemical reactions taken place between the metal and non-metal or with other, what it forms. Means what kind of the result or what are the observation we can see, what kind of result we can get it after the reaction. So now you see the page number 51, the chemical properties of metal and non-metal. So in with first we discuss the chemical properties of metal and non-metal. So reaction with the oxygen means when the metal or non-metal react with the oxygen, generally it forms it what metallic oxide. Suppose that if sodium is react with the oxygen, magnesium is react with the oxygen, so it forms the corresponding metallic oxide. Magnesium form the magnesium oxide, potassium form the potassium oxide, sodium form sodium oxide, iron form iron oxide. So whenever the metal is react with the oxygen, it forms what the corresponding metallic oxide. Reaction means oxygen means what react with the O2. So for example, is form what the metallic oxide. For example, if we are taking the example of magnesium, Mg means what the magnesium, and magnesium is the metal. When this metal is react with the oxygen, O2 gas, oxygen, it forms MgO, and this is known as what magnesium oxide. So means उसके corresponding वो क्या बनाएगा, मेटेलिक ऑक्साइड बनाएगा. जो मेटल है वो मेटेलिक ऑक्साइड, आयरन है तो आयरन ऑक्साइड बनाएगा. ओके, सोडियम है इट फॉर्म सोडियम ऑक्साइड, पोटेशियम है पोटेशियम ऑक्साइड, और भी कोई अदर मेटल है तो एल्यूमिनियम फॉर्म एल्यूमिनियम ऑक्साइड. Okay, so now see the metals react with the oxygen or you can say the under the air under the different conditions to produce the metals oxides. Some of these reactions are vigorous while some are very low. Means some reaction are very fast and some reaction are very slow. So that is depends on the nature of a metal, or it is based on the activity series. Activity series means what? It's the arrangement of metals from a high reacted to the less reacted. Means कौन सा मेटल कितना रिएक्ट करता है. जो मेटल ज़्यादा रिएक्ट करता है वो टॉप पे होता है, और जो लेस जो कम रिएक्ट करता है वो लेस होता है. सो दिस द अरेंजमेंट और ऑफ अ मेटल इज नोन एज एक्टिविटी सीरीज. सो पोटेशियम एंड सोडियम ये जो है ना रिएक्टिविटी सीरीज में टॉप में आता है. तो ये क्या है, काफ़ी हाईली रिएक्टिव है. इट्स सो मच हाईली रिएक्टिव, दैट्स व्हाई इट कैन कैच फायर इमीडिएटली व्हेन ब्रॉट इन द कॉन्टैक्ट विद द एयर. सो दे फॉर्म वेरी रेस्पेक्टिव देयर ऑक्साइड्स. दैट इज व्हाई these metals आर केप्ट इन केरोसिन, और इसको स्टोर किया जाता है केरोसिन में. सोडियम और पोटेशियम को केरोसिन में अपन स्टोर करके रख सकते हैं, ऐसे ओपन अपन एयर में नहीं रख सकते, बिकॉज व्हेन इट कम इन कांटेक्ट विद द एयर इट स्टार्ट रिएक्शन very vigorously, very fast, spontaneously. Okay, so that's why this question asked in exam. यहाँ से क्वेश्चन बनता है कि वाई द पोटेशियम और sodium kept in the kerosene. Yeah, name the two metals which can store in a kerosene. So that is sodium and potassium. So the oxides of these metals when dissolved in the water form a basis potassium hydroxide, that is KOH, and sodium hydroxide. The oxide of these metals when dissolved in water, and then this oxide means whatever the oxide is formed here, when it reacts with the water, it forms water hydroxide. For example, this magnesium MgO, it reacts with the water, it forms MgOH. Okay, it forms water magnesium hydroxide. It forms water magnesium hydroxide, and this is called water magnesium hydroxide. For another example, KOH is called potassium hydroxide. NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Means when this oxide, whatever this oxide is formed, it reacts with the water, then it forms water hydroxide. And these bases are used in the manufacture of soap. Means these are used for the preparing or synthesis or the manufacturing of soap. Calcium forms the calcium oxide on reacting with the oxygen. This oxide of or lime, as it is commonly known, dissolve in the water to form the calcium hydroxide or lime water. Means this calcium, it forms water calcium oxide, and this calcium oxide or the lime, as it is commonly known, when it is dissolved in the water to form calcium hydroxide, or that is called lime water. Lime water is used to test carbon dioxide gas. Means this lime water is used for the testing of carbon dioxide gas. Means in any reaction, if gas is formed, that is a carbon dioxide, so for testing of that gas we can use water lime water. If lime water turn into the milky, means it is a confirmation test for the presence of carbon dioxide. Magnesium, aluminium, iron and copper react slowly with the air, and potassium and the sodium react very fast, very vigorously, spontaneously, but magnesium, aluminium and iron and copper react slowly because the position of these metals in the reactivity series or activity series is below or at the lower order as compared to the potassium and sodium. So a thin layer of oxide is formed on their surface when burnt in air. The magnesium burn with a dazzling white light. So when the magnesium burn, it produces what? The dazzling white light and forms the ash like a powder, that is called what? Magnesium oxide. Yani magnesium when react with the oxygen, it produces the dazzling light and with some ash powder, that is called the magnesium oxide. The ash-like powder of the magnesium oxide when dissolved in water produce a solution which turn red litmus to blue, and this indicates the oxide is a basic in nature. Means by the litmus paper we can test for acid and base. So always base turn water red to, base always turn red litmus into blue. For acid, now this is a test for the litmus test. This is called a litmus. Litmus is a स्ट्रिप ऑफ ए पेपर होगा ना, इस पेपर की बिल्कुल थीन स्ट्रिप आती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड लिटमस पेपर, जो आप लेबोरेटरी में इजीली देख सकते हो, विच इज़ यूज्ड एज ए इंडिकेटर और फॉर टेस्टिंग ऑफ एसिड एंड बेस. सो बेस ऑलवेज टर्न रेड टू द ब्लू. इफ़ आपने रेड लिटमस पेपर लिया और किसी भी सॉल्यूशन में आपने डिप किया तो वो यदि ब्लू हो जाता है तो इट मीन्स वो क्या है, तो सॉल्यूशन है वो क्या है, दैट इज़ अ बेस. और इफ़ ब्लू टू रेड टर्न हो जाता है, यदि ब्लू कलर का है और रेड कलर में टर्न हो जाता है, चेंज हो जाता है, तो इट so that that solution is a acid. So this litmus paper is used for water for the confirmation test of acid and a base. Iron forms a coating of a hydrated oxide when the iron reacts with the water with the oxygen in the atmosphere or react with the water, so it forms water oxide, and that iron oxide, that is called water iron oxide. Iron react with the oxygen in the presence of some molecules of water, so it forms Fe2O2 and X molecules of water, so that is called rust. So आप देखते हो ना कि जब in a rainy season if some object exposed outside, so it forms, iron object forms one brown layer on it, that is called what, rust, है ना. आयरन का कोई रॉड है या फिर कोई बाहर पाइप पड़ा है तो उसके ऊपर ना ब्राउन कलर का रस्ट जंग लग जाता है. वो जंग क्या है? दैट इज आयरन ऑक्साइड. उसका केमिकल नेम क्या है? आयरन ऑक्साइड. दैट इज दैट रस्ट इज ए आयरन ऑक्साइड. वो कैसे बनता है? व्हेन द आयरन रिएक्ट विद द ऑक्सीजन एंड वाटर, सो इट फॉर्म्स आयरन ऑक्साइड. So rust forms a suspension in a water. The suspension does not change the color of either blue or red. ये जो suspension solution बनता है, it cannot change its color. Okay, blue to or red किसी भी टाइप का, there will be no change in the color. So the nature of the rust cannot be tested with the litmus paper. So that's why we cannot check the nature of this rust with the litmus paper, because it cannot show any change. Copper vessels are coated with the greenish deposit on their surface when exposed to moist air. Many time you already observe at, or many time you see that at your home, the olden पुराने जो vessels, copper के vessels होते हैं ना, पीतल के बर्तन होते हैं, तो there are the green layer is formed on it, है ना. बरसात की रेनी सीजन में बिल्कुल ग्रीन कलर की उनके ऊपर लेयर हो जाती है और वो ना ब्लैक काले से पड़ जाते हैं ना. So what is that is called the corrosion. That is called what? Corrosion. So that greenish the deposit of on their surface when exposed to moist air, it consists of a mixture of copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. So that is a mixture of what? Copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. When heated strongly, iron and copper from their respective oxide without burning. सपोज दैट कॉपर को अपना ऑक्सीजन से रिएक्शन कराए तो इट फॉर्म वाटर कॉपर ऑक्साइड, और कॉपर ऑक्साइड बनेगा तो इट बिकेम अ ब्लैक इन कलर. तो कॉपर जब रिएक्शन करता है तो कॉपर के जो बर्तन, पुराने बर्तन हमारे घर में होते हैं, वो ब्लैक ब्लैक से हो जाते हैं. थोड़ा टाइम, महीने 2 महीने पास हो जाए तो उसके बाद में इट बिकेम अ वाटर ब्लैक इन अ कलर. सो दैट ब्लैक इन कलर ड्यू टू प्रेजेंस ऑफ वाटर, ड्यू टू द रिएक्शन विद द ऑक्सीजन, और यू कैन से द विद द कॉपर ऑक्साइड. मैटर्स lower down in the activity series like the gold and the silver do not react with the oxygen, or if you go through the reactivity series, so at the bottom you can find here sodium and potassium, and at the bottom you can find gold and silver. Na AU is gold and AG silver. So gold and silver are the non-reactive metal, मीन्स ये काफ़ी नीचे बॉटम पे होते हैं रिएक्टिविटी सीरीज में, और ये बिल्कुल नॉन रिएक्टिव होते हैं. सो दे डू नॉट रिएक्ट विद ऑक्सीजन और एयर एट एनी टेम्परेचर. की ये गोल्ड और सिल्वर जो है वो किसी भी टेम्परेचर पे ऑक्सीजन से रिएक्ट नहीं करते. दैट्स वाई ऑर्नामेंट्स और ज्वेलरीज इज मेड बाय वाटर दिस गोल्ड एंड आयरन, नो सॉरी दिस गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर, और इसीलिए उनकी शाइन एक जैसी रहती है, वो ब्लैक नहीं होते हैं. Thus we see that in the presence of the moistures most of the metals get corroded. लेकिन in the presence of moistures, if the some amount of the moistures is available, then that metals got corroded. Means तब वो metal क्या reaction करके कुछ some brown or black layer is formed on the surface of a metal, that is called corrosion, or they get corroded. ओके यानी क्या हो जाता है? मेटल्स जो ब्लैक से हो जाता है वो corrosion है. दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड corrosion. फिनोमिना इज कॉल्ड corrosion and metals get corroded. When the metals burn in oxygen or are heated in air, they form oxide, and this oxide dissolve in water to form a basic solution. Now, if we are talking about the non-metals react with the oxygen to form acidic or a neutral oxide. अब non-metal जब react करते हैं, when the non-metals are react with the oxygen, it forms acidic or a neutral oxide. It forms acidic or a neutral oxide. Except the white phosphorus, non-metals do not react with the air and at room temperature. For example, sulfur and carbon burn in air when heated to form sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide respectively. Suppose that non-metal sulfur is react with the oxygen, it form water, sulfur dioxide. Sulfur is a water, it's a non-metal. No? Carbon dioxide, when the carbon is react with the oxygen, it forms a CO2. This is sulfur dioxide, and this is water. Carbon dioxide. Okay. So sulfur means non-metal react with the oxygen, it forms a oxide. It also form a oxide, but that oxide is a neutral and acidic in a nature. Okay. Forms a acidic or a neutral oxide. And in similar way, when the phosphorus P4, this is the phosphorus. When the phosphorus is react with the water, with the oxygen, it forms water P4O5, and this is known as a phosphorus pentaoxide. This is known as what? This is a phosphorus pentaoxide. Phosphorus pentaoxide means when the phosphorus react with the oxygen, it forms P4O5, and this is known as phosphorus pentaoxide. But now, when this sulfur dioxide, suppose that so from here, this sulfur dioxide, when the non-metallic oxide react with the water, it react with the water, it form H2SO4. And this is called water, sulfurous acid. Okay, so this sulfur dioxide, okay, this sulfur dioxide means the non-metallic oxide when react with the water, it form water, sulfurous acid. It forms water, sulfurous acid. So sulfurous acid turns the blue litmus red, indicating the acidic nature. And this sulfurous, already we discussed that acid turn water, acid turn this sulfurous acid turn the blue litmus to the red, means it's a confirmation for the acid. In excess of the sulfur burns to form the sulfur trioxide, or in the excess of the sulfur means the sulfur की मात्रा जब ज़्यादा होगी तो it forms a sulfur trioxide, SO3. This is called a sulfur trioxide, means there are the three atoms of oxygen, sulfur trioxide, which dissolves in the water to form the sulfuric acid, and when it reacts with the water, H2O, then it is form H2SO4, and this is called the sulfuric acid. Okay. when this SO3 means sulfuric trioxide, this sulfur trioxide. This sulfur trioxide react with the oxygen, it form a H2SO4, and this is called a sulfuric acid. It is a this H2SO3 is a sulfurous acid and H2SO4 is a sulfuric acid. Okay. It is a strong acid. Carbon dioxide forms. इसी तरह से कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिएक्ट करेगी CO2, it forms carbonic acid CO2 plus H2O. So it forms what? Carbonic acid means H2CO3, and this is called carbonic acid. Okay. इसी तरह से कार्बन भी ना, when the carbon react with the water, it form a carbonic acid, and that is H2CO3. Hydrogen react with the oxygen to form a water, which is a neutral oxide, or in same way when the hydrogen is a non-metal and react with the oxygen, then it form water. Suppose that this hydrogen when react with the oxygen, then it is form a 2H2O, and this is called water. This is known as water. It forms water. Means when the hydrogen react with the oxygen, it form a water. Okay. Now next, the reaction with the water. Second, reaction with the water. So metals lying above the hydrogen in the activity series, it displace the hydrogen from a water to form a oxide and a hydroxide. So simply when it react with the now second, reaction with the water. For example, sodium when react with the water, it forms water, sodium hydroxide, NaOH plus H2 gas. Potassium react with the H2O, it form a KOH plus H2O. Calcium when react with the form a CaOH plus H2O. So now you see here the reaction with the water. So when the metal is reacted with the water, this is metal, this is sodium. What is it? Sodium. So when the sodium react with water, it forms sodium hydroxide. This is known as water, sodium hydroxide. In same way, when the potassium is reacted with the water, it forms water, potassium hydroxide, and it release hydrogen gas. Means this upper arrow, it indicate about the gas. So it release hydrogen gas. Means whenever the metal is reacted with the water, it forms hydroxide and release the hydrogen gas. But if we are taking the magnesium, so simply this magnesium is the reactor. Magnesium do not react with the cold water, it react with the boiled water, okay, and it forms water, magnesium oxide. When the magnesium react with the boiled water, it forms magnesium oxide and release the hydrogen gas. So this is the exception here. Now next, the reaction with the acid. Third, we discuss the reaction with the acid. So, whenever the acid react, when any metal is react with the acid, it forms corresponding salt and hydrogen gas. Means suppose that if a potassium will react with any acid, hydrochloric acid, so it form what is potassium chloride. It is a potassium chloride and it releases the hydrogen gas. यानी कोई भी मेटल जो है एसिड से रिएक्शन करता है. Suppose that if sodium is react with the HCl, so it forms water. It forms क्या करेगा ये HCl से रिएक्ट करेगा. ओके, so means it forms NaCl plus it release hydrogen gas. तो क्या बना रहा है, मीन्स वो करस्पॉन्डिंग मेटेलिक सॉल्ट बनाएगा. मीन्स सोडियम क्लोराइड बना, यहाँ पे पोटेशियम है तो पोटेशियम क्लोराइड बनेगा. सोडियम है तो सोडियम क्लोरीन से रिएक्शन करके सोडियम क्लोराइड एंड इट रिलीज द gas. So whenever the metal is react with any acid, it forms water, its salt and also release hydrogen gas. For example, if the sodium is react H2SO4, sodium and it react with the H2SO4 means sulfuric acid. So it forms water, sodium sulfate, Na2SO4 and it release hydrogen gas. This is known as water, sodium sulfate. It forms water, sodium sulfate, and this sodium sulfate is water, salt. This is also water, salt. This NaCl is a common salt. Common salt means generally that salt we use at our homes for water to enhance for the flavor, ना, for the flavor. जो अपन नमक यूज करते ना, वो है आपका ये सोडियम क्लोराइड, टेबल सॉल्ट जिसको कॉमन सॉल्ट कहते हैं, वो क्या है, सोडियम क्लोराइड है. सो आई थिंक इट्स क्लियर. व्हेनेवर द मेटल इज रिएक्ट विद एनी एसिड, इट फॉर्म्स करस्पॉन्डिंग वाटर, this corresponding salt and it release the hydrogen gas. So the metals like sodium, potassium and calcium react violently with the dilute acid. The reactivity of the metals decreases as we move down to the reactivity series. जिस तरह से आप reactivity series में बिल्कुल ऊपर से नीचे की तरह आएगी, उसकी reactivity कम होती जाएगी. So ऊपर वाले जो है वो काफ़ी विग्रसली स्पॉन्टेनियसली फास्ट रिएक्ट करेंगे और जैसे जैसे नीचे आएगा वो कम रिएक्शन करते जाएंगे. Lead combines with the concentrate hydrochloric acid to form lead chloride and hydrogen, but the layer of lead chloride forms on the metal is hard to penetrate and this slow down the final stop the reaction. कि यदि lead को आप ना concentrate हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड के साथ में रिएक्ट कराओगे तो क्या बनाएगा वो, it forms lead chloride, but slowly उसके ऊपर जो that layer is formed that became harder और वो फिर उसको penetrate नहीं कर पाता, तो आप finally the reaction is stop. The reaction of a metal with the dilute sulfuric acid produce the metal sulfate along with hydrogen gas. So here you can see this. Now next, if we are talking about the non-metal, so non-metal do not react with the dilute acid. मेटल तो क्या है, मेटल जो है वो एसिड के साथ में रिएक्ट करता है, बट जनरली नॉन मेटल्स डू नॉट रिएक्ट विद द एसिड, डाइल्यूट एसिड्स. हाउएवर द हॉट कंसंट्रेट नाइट्रिक एसिड ऑक्सीडाइज्ड द नॉन मेटल्स लाइक सल्फर. लेकिन इफ कंसंट्रेट नाइट्रिक एसिड या कंसंट्रेट एसिड अपन यूज करते हैं, सो इन दैट केस ऑक्सीडाइजेज एंड नॉन मेटल्स लाइक सल्फर, कार्बन टू फॉर्म देयर ऑक्साइड. फॉर एग्जांपल सपोज दैट सल्फर, if sulfur क्या है आपका, sulfur is a non metal and it react with the concentrate nitric acid means HNO3. This is concentrate nitric acid. This HNO3 means what, nitric acid, concentrate nitric acid. Then it forms what, it forms sulfur dioxide plus NO2 and plus H2. Means when this sulfur is react with the concentrate nitric acid, it forms sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide and water. sorry, it's a nitrogen oxide, है ना, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide and water. So this is the reactivity series you can note down in your notebook. Okay, ये सभी आपको नोटबुक में पूरी सीरीज आपको लिखनी है और सीक्वेंस वाइज यू हैव टू लर्न इट. Now next, the reaction with the bases and displacement reaction. So just you go through this all the chemical reaction then we discuss after that reaction with the bases and displacement reaction.